And a very pleasant good morning, everyone, and welcome back to our coverage here on the RSL Network. Joe Bowling with you, my wife Dahlia on camera. We are coming to you from Lopez High School. It's on the border by the sea, and our pool play continues with idea Pharr center court taking on Brownsville Lopez. The Lady Lobos taking on the Lady Lions. This is our pregame show. We got limited time between games, and so this is a limited pregame show. Take a quick break. Pregame show brought to you by Texas Southmost College, by South Padre Island, and we'll be back with more on the border by the sea.
This is the island where even the grown-ups forget what day it is. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru. We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
Back here in our pregame show, we're at Lopez High School. Day one coverage of the On the Border by the Sea volleyball tournament. And our pool play here today features Los Fresnos, Lyford, Idea Pharr, and Brownsville Lopez. And this game here on this court today is Idea Pharr, the Lady Lions, taking on the Lobos of Brownsville Lopez. Multiple gyms in play today. Rivera, Veterans, Pace, Hannah. Here at Lopez, 5 different gyms throughout the BISD school districts, all down here in Brownsville, Texas. And 4 teams per gym makes a 20-team tournament. And we'll eventually get to a champion on Saturday. Pool play today, pool play tomorrow, and then bracket play on Saturday to an eventual championship. We'll get you set for more on this one, Lopez and Idea Pharr. We'll be right back with more on our pregame show on the border by the middle. Benson! That's another touchdown! Now that becomes a hit. Castillo on. And that's going to be a fumble recovered by the Cardinals.
Kenny Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
At Tortilleria Ibañez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
Turn your passion into a powerful career at Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
Back here in our pregame show, we're at Lopez High School as the 2 teams make their way over to the service line. That means we're under the 2-minute mark before the opening serve of this one, as Lopez and Idea Pharr will be playing. Idea Pharr, this is their first game today. Lopez already played. They played at the 10 o'clock game this morning while we were getting checked into the school. Boy, that is an adventure, trying to get into schools these days. We got here at 9 o'clock, and by 9:40, we managed to get through all of the checkpoints, get our IDs, get our verification, and then get into the gym and start to be able to set up our broadcast. So if you're coming down here, fair warning, you will have to go to the office. You will have to get a visitor's pass. So try to time it if you're coming down to watch these games. If you're watching them here on the broadcast, whatever platform you're watching, please give us a shout out on social media to other fans. Let them know where these games are being covered. We're here in Lopez. We're also covering games over in Brownsville, Hannah. We'll be here for a couple days in a row, and we'll also be here Saturday for the championship games. We'll take a break, our final break. We'll come back with the first serve, Lopez and idea Pharr. Lady Lions, Lady Lobos, border by the sea.
If you've been in a car crash, call Kenny. We're available to take your call 24/7, and we don't charge a fee unless we win your case. When you're in a car crash, call Kenny. Call 999-1111 now for a free consultation.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
This is the island where adulting takes its own vacation. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. I've come a long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
Back here, both teams converging on the net. Thanks for tuning in for our pregame show, and now we're ready to roll here in these games to 25. Our appreciation to the Brownsville School District for assisting us in being able to broadcast these games. Any of the school districts that work with us over the past 8 years has been instrumental in building what is now this network. And so each time we're anywhere, gyms, stadiums, softball fields, baseball fields, soccer fields, doesn't matter. These school districts do assist us in being able to bring you the coverage. My wife Dahlia on the camera. I'm Joe Bowling. Thanks for tuning in wherever you may be. Idea Pharr, the Lady Lions on the right side of your screen as you take a look. And Brownsville Lopez, Lady Lobos on the left. Lobos in white with the blue. Light blue with the white lettering on the Lady Lions. Lopez will be the home team on the scoreboard, and we are set to go game 1 to 25. Lobos will start it off with a substitution as Pilar Martinez will check in as the libero on the back row for the Lady Lobos. And serving to start it off is Idea Pharr. And the Lady Lions send back Andrea Martinez to the service line. Martinez serves it, and away we go. Lady Lobos on the return of serve, set it up near the net. Ria Valdez puts it in the net. Points scored for Idea Pharr. They take the early lead. Next play, better pass this time, but that carries out of bounds off the back row for the Lady Lobos. 2-0 lead for Idea Pharr. Lopez trying to set Melody Lopez over on that far side. They'll set her again. Lopez with a swing off the block. Good play there by Fatima Armenta for Idea Pharr. That's the point scored for Lopez, and they'll earn the serve. 2-1 the score. Karen Medina serves it over. Ball up the net, punched over by Violeta Rodriguez of Idea Pharr. Rodriguez this time becomes a passer, sets it up there for Armenta. Played over on the Lopez side, tipped over the blockers, in the net, called on Idea Pharr. Score the point to Brownsville Lopez. Tie game at 2 apiece. Lopez played earlier against Lyford. They'll play later on today against Los Fresnos. Good pass, good set this time. A hit by Linda Barrerio. Barriero sent that into the blockers, though, and a point scored for Lopez, and they have their first lead. Another serve by Medina in the net. So a service error opens it up, and Idea Pharr will serve. No substitution in the game, and they'll just simply rotate back to serve. Violeta Rodriguez to put it in play. On the return of serve, that nearly scores. Lopez on the attack. Off the block, challenge at the net. Now Idea Pharr on the attack. Right side, off the blocker, score the point. And watch on the replay, you'll see a lot of activity right up there near the net. Blockers were in place. That's just tipped just over their outstretched hands. Idea Pharr with the lead. Lady Lions serving. Lady Lopez, that's in the net. They won't blow the whistle, though, and play through. That goes out of bounds off of Brownsville Lopez. And the Lady Lions earn the point. Good serve by Violeta Rodriguez. She scored a couple of points back there, serving. Short serve in the net, doesn't carry across. 5-4 ball game, and Lopez takes over. Lady Lobos will substitute in the game as Kamala Garcia checks into the game. And Garcia rotates back to serve. 5-4 game, down 1. Garcia knuckles it over. Up near the net, and a point scored for Brownsville Lopez. 5-5 ball game. Kamila Garcia serves again. Short serve. Passed up near the net. Play through that. Lopez. That's Garcia putting it over, and Abigail scores the point. And now they're going to reverse that call and call it out and give the point to the Lady Lions. Idea Pharr serving. Armenta puts it in play. Lopez, setter is Medina, sets it up. Just eased over by Martinez. Ball on the Idea Pharr side, and that carries out of bounds. And we are tied at 6 apiece. Rebecca Martinez to serve for the Lady Lobos. Good dig on the back row by Fatima. It's Fatima Armenta back on that back row. Libero gets into play. That's Balbantine back there for Idea Pharr. Rally continues. Lopez to set it up with a short set near side. Spiked over, too strong off a hit by Maela Marcias, and it goes out of bounds. Substitute in for Idea Pharr as Andrea Martinez rotates back to the front row. Back to serve is Linda Barriero. Barriero ready to serve. Leading by 1 are the Lady Lions. Jump serve, right down central, and ball across on the Lions side. They'll play it from the back row. Free ball here for Lopez. Good pass, a set by Medina, a hit to the back row. Played by the Lions, will continue on. Block at the net, play on through. Good rally here between the two teams. Center set, Played again by the Lions. They'll try to attack. Tip it over on the second hit. Here comes Lopez. Set it up here for Garcia. In the net it goes. Point Lady Lions. Long rally there. This is within the rally, but watch the challenge here. Everybody in position. And that one just in the net. Back to live action. 2-point lead for the Lady Lions, and they'll serve. Lopez. Free ball here for the Lady Lions. Good pass, set off the net, and in the net it goes. Armenta just couldn't get enough on that. And so Lopez earns the serve. Checking in is Diana Guevara, and she'll serve. Also substituting in is Millie Cavazos for Idea Pharr. Tipped over. Lopez on the attack. Off the net, though. And the Lady Lions try to set something up here. Near side to Martinez. That's in the net. Point scored for the Lobos, and we're tied at 8. 8 apiece. Guevara now serving for the lead. Short serve, a high pass. Ball still off the net. Martinez gets it over. Lopez, second hit over. Lions there to recover. Set it up again for Martinez. Lopez on the attack again. Back row attack, this time by Guevara, and that will score the point. Off the rally, watches the Lobos patiently wait and then go with a back set. Guevara in position, able to find that back corner. 9-8 your score. Next serve across. Lions send it across the net, and it pays off. Amber Blanco was up there, but just couldn't get to that ball. Your score. That's out of bounds. Lady Lions back on top at 10-9. And serving. Back there serving this time is Scarlett Lugo. And she'll miss hit on that serve. 10-9 is your score. Lopez now serving 10-10 your score. Good return of serve. That time that was good hustle by Samantha Herrera to keep it in play. Ball up at the net, nothing doing. Point Lopez. Lady Lobos on top 11-10. How about the hustle there by Samantha Herrera? That's racing beyond your bench to keep a ball in play. Lopez to serve. And an ace served up there for the Lobos as Andrea Hasso scores the point. Lobos now up 2. Hasso to serve again. That carries out of bounds. Lady Lions will learn the serve. A couple of substitutes also checking the game. Fatima Armenta back in the game. She'll go to the front row. Delith Maldonado back to serve for Idea Pharr. Down 1, Lady Lions. Maldonado puts it in play. Lobos trying to set it up outside for Lopez. That's Melanie Lopez on that far side. Ball in play again. They'll set it again for Lopez. Gets a better swing. Good dig back there by Lugo. Ball in play still. Lopez. Will they set it a third time? They do. They'll go back to Lopez. This time, she'll produce. Consistent setting, and Melanie Lopez, watch and see at the end of this rally. Lopez is like, well, try number 3. Off the net and in. 2-point lead for Lopez. The Lions set it up, near side, spiked over. Good dig that time. Good hustle as well. Ball over the net. Will keep in play. And a point scored for Lopez. Now watch and see, it's not a big hit this time. This is hustle. That's just to keep a ball alive for the Lady Lobos. Up 3, Lopez. Idea Pharr playing it back there. That's a one-hand punch by Mela Macias, and that'll score a point. Macias kind of just routinely reached the right hand out just to try to make contact with the ball. Ended up scoring the point. Clarissa Torres continues to serve for Lopez. 4-point lead for the Lady Lobos. Pass goes backwards here, off the net. Armenta puts it in play. Lopez sets it center this time for Rebecca Martinez, and nothing doing. Lady Lions to within 3. Back to serve is Andrea Martinez. Coach wanted some clarification there by the floor judge. Serve down the line, carries out of bounds. Back to a 4-point lead for the Lady Lobos of Brownsville. Lopez. Karen Medina to serve. Just gets it across. Lady Lions on the attack to the center. Hit by Armenta, played by Lopez. Free ball for the Lady Lions. Good pass, a set by Rodriguez, a hit off the blockers. Ball back on the Lions side. They'll try attack again, this time Lopez with an opportunity. On the far side is Garcia, they'll set her, spikes it. Played by the Lady Lions, good dig back there on the back row by Brianda Rivera, that'll score a point. Watch Rivera keep this one in play. And then the hit for the score. Good defense that time by Brianda Rivera. 3-point game, Lady Lions serving. Lady Lions on the right side if you're just joining us. Brownsville Lopez on the left with the lead. Lady Lions out of idea Pharr. Back set this time, good swing by Lopez, nothing doing. That's Melanie Lopez. Ball in the net though, off a hit by Dalit Maldonado. And Brownsville Lopez will score the point. So yes, that's Melanie Lopez for Brownsville Lopez. She'll check out of the game. 4-point lead for the Lady Lobos. Served by Camila Garcia, that is. Ball over on the Lopez side. Good pass, center set. Good dig over there by Miley Cavazos, who's now the libero back in the game for the Lady Lions. Lopez earns the point. 18-13 your score. Camila Garcia to serve again. Short serve, all in the net off the pass, and right there is Rebecca Martinez to put it away. That's one of those gift wrap plays. We'll get back to that replay in a moment. Timeout on the floor. On the border by the sea continues after this.
Give your little one the best start at Brownsville ISD's Pre-K 3 and Pre-K 4 programs. At BISD, 3 and 4-year-olds develop fundamental skills that pave the way to lifelong success. With quality educators, access to the latest technology, and free nutritious meals to fuel the day, our young minds explore and learn in exciting new ways. Enroll your 3 and 4-year-old today at Brownsville ISD, the best choice.
Back here on the on the border by the sea in Brownsville, Lopez. Six-point lead for Brownsville Lopez. Lady Lobos trying to score again, and nothing doing yet. Lady Lions keep it alive with some good defense. Ball up near the net. Good challenge. Medina there to cover for Lopez. In the net it goes. Once again, another long rally. Extended defense on either team up to the front of the net. And another serve by Garcia. That pass is right up near the net. Not much to do with it. When you're a setter and you're looking at making a decision, do I have to become the hitter or can I set this thing? It's not a good place to be. Linda Barriero did the best she could. That's a good pass. That's a good set and a kill. Idea Pharr. Down 21-14. Got to climb a big hill here in game one. Fatima Arminta to serve. Arminta ready to go. Good pass this time for the Lobos. A hit off the net by Macias. That'll pay off. Point scored to Brownsville Lopez. They lead 22-14. Checking in on the front row is Amber Blanco for Brownsville Lopez, replacing Pilar Martinez. Served by Melanie Lopez, who's back in the game. Or check that. That's Rebecca Martinez back there to serve. They'll set it up in the middle. Back row hit, whistle blows in the net. Lady Lions. 9-point lead for Brownsville Lopez. And Rebecca Martinez to serve again. Good pass. Back row attack. Played defensively by Brownsville Lopez. Good dig again by Arminta back there. They'll set her. Good dig on the other side by Martinez. Ball now on the Lady Lions side. Better chance with a good pass. Like off the block, score the point. Linda Barriero. Watch on the replay. It's off the block for the point. Barriero back to serve. Point scored, Lopez. Now Brownsville Lopez, Lady Lobos a point away from winning this one. They'll check in Diana Guevara to serve. She'll try to close out this game one. Good pass by the Lady Lions. Free ball here for Lopez. This may do it. Off the block, off the net, still alive, tipped over, point scored. Lopez wins it. Pilar Martinez with strong play at the net. 1-0 lead, advantage, Lopez. On the border by the sea, continues with game two. Idea Pharr and Brownsville Lopez after this.
I fell on a loose towel at the grocery store, and now they're saying it's my fault. Do you think you could help?
Of course I can help. You should be focused on feeling better.
Oh, thank you, Law Champ. Hey, do you think I can get a selfie?
Of course.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru. We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
This is the island where even the grown-ups forget what day it is. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
At Brown.
You're watching volleyball coverage here in Brownsville, Texas. This is the BISD 2026 version of their volleyball tournament on the border by the sea. It's pool play today. We're in Lopez, and we're in between games 1 and 2 of Brownsville, Lopez, and Idea Pharr. We'll be back with serve 1 of game 2 of set 3 between this pool teams. That's all coming up after this.
No importa en cuál etapa de tu vida te encuentres, Texas Almost College está aquí para ayudarte a progresar. Ya sea que estés empezando desde cero, cambiando de carrera o adquiriendo nuevas habilidades, TSC tiene programas accesibles diseñados para adaptarse a tus metas. Es hora de dar el siguiente paso. Piensa en grande, piensa claramente, piensa en TSC.
At Tortilleria Ibañez, flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
Ibanez Tortilla is one of our sponsors here for coverage. If you're a business, if you know someone that has a business that needs to get some exposure, how about 5 million plus views a month on impressions? Opportunities exist. You can be a part of these broadcasts here. In this case today with coverage at Brownsville Lopez, at Brownsville Hannah, and also coverage in volleyball tournaments over in Mission. Brownsville Lopez won the first game, and they'll start off here in game 2 with the serve in the net. First point given to Idea Pharr. The Lady Lions control the serve. Andrea Martinez to serve. Coming up in our next game, there'll be Los Fresnos back on the court. They'll be taking on this Lopez team. Point scored there. Lady Lions go up 2-0. Just joining us, it was Lyford on the court early. They took this Lopez team down. Los Fresnos then beat Lyford. And now Idea Pharr, after losing the first game, leading here in game 2 of this set. And give up the serve there. Substitutions coming in for either team. For Idea Pharr, it was Millie Cavazos that checked in. For Brownsville Lopez, it's Amber Blanco to the front row. Camila Garcia back to serve. There's Garcia's serve. Idea Pharr set it up in the middle. Good set for Armento. Good dig that time by Garcia. They'll set her right back. Spikes it. Good dig on the back row by Idea Pharr. They'll attack from back there as well. Back there's Pilar Martinez for Brownsville Lopez. With a left hand punched over, score the point. Lady Lobos tie it up. Amber Blanco with a nifty little left hand, and watch this on the replay. With the offhand, score it. Ball out of bounds there. Lady Lopez with their first lead now at 3-2. Still serving is Garcia. Tipped over the double block. Diving attempt, nothing doing. Good hustle by Karen Medina. Just couldn't get any lift off of that ball on the diving attempt. 3-3 your score. Idea Pharr to serve. Violeta Rodriguez in the net it goes. Lopez, the Lady Lobos, regain the lead at 4-3. Rebecca Martinez to serve. All across the net, off the block, punched over. Keep it alive, back to the back row. Good recovery. Ball stays alive. Lady Lions, good set this time. Spiked off the net. Lobos can't keep it in play. Tie game at 4 apiece. That's the hustle here. A lot of defense played off of this rally. Just unable to punch that one back. 4-4 game. And a serve across. Off the net, spiked by Garcia. That'll score a point. Abigail Garcia regains the serve for Lopez. Diana Guevara checks back in the game. Guevara serves. Off the net, that carries over, and a point scored to Lopez. Carried over the baton, just wasn't in play. Brownsville Lopez up 2. Lady Lions. It's set this time by Scarlett Lugo, and she'll put that away. And watch Lugo here. Good pass. The set across the net. Found the angle. 6-5 ball game. Lady Lions trying to tie it up. Off the jump serve of Barriero, and that'll score a point. We are tied. Barriero now serving to take the lead for Idea Pharr. They lost the first one. Played close till about this venture of the game in game 1, and then Brownsville Lopez took control. Miss hit on the serve there. Lady Lobos earned the serve. Substitutions in the game. Andrea Hasso in to serve for Brownsville Lopez. Maria Valadez to the front row. Hasso serves it up. Pass off the net though. Back row attack in the net. Barriero couldn't get it across. Lopez up by 2 at 8-6. Mayela Macias actually serving. Good swing there and put that away, Andrea Martinez. It all starts with a pass and then watch the set right there. And Martinez past the blockers. Again, back in that back angle. 8-7 lead. Brownsville Lopez. Swing there by Valadez. Played. Idea North will tie it up, or Idea Pharr, that is, will tie it up. 8 apiece. Scarlett Lugo to serve. This time looking to take the lead. And will. Ace served up. 9-8. Good effort there by Clarissa Torres, the libero for Lopez. Just all-out dive on that back row. 9-8 score. Lugo ready. Short serve. Second hit over. Free ball to work with for the Lady Lions. They'll center set that. Swing by Samantha Herrera in the net. Tie game at 9 apiece, and Lopez takes over the serve. Means Rebecca Martinez back off the bench. She'll be at the front row. Clarissa Torres is your server. Set here for Herrera. Dig by Torres. Ball off the net, score the point off a hit by Maria Valadez. Watch and see, you can see the pass, and then Valadez a little off the net that time. Caught that back row just a little deep. Back to live action in a 10-9 game. Off the back row here is Arminta. Here come the Lady Lobos. They'll set it up once again for Valadez, and out of bounds it goes. Tie game at 10. Three more sets of games after this one. This will mark the halfway point of day one down here in Brownsville, Lopez. Other gyms, Rivera, Brownsville Veterans, Pace, and Hannah, all with pool play today. 20 teams down here in this tournament this year for BISD. Ace served up. An 11-10 lead now for the Lady Lions. Dalith Maldonado to serve. Played by Brownsville Lopez. Set it up here for Martinez. Punched up, kept alive by Maldonado. But they can't get a hit out of that. And the Lady Lobos tie it up, 11 apiece. Checking into the game, Abigail Garcia back to the front row for Brownsville Lopez. All across. Opportunity here. Medina with the set. Garcia with the hit. Dug by Barriero. She'll hit it. Played across on the Lopez side. Set it up once again for Garcia. Tips it across. Scored the point. Two different approaches coming off this back row attack. And watch this. Wide open gap in the middle of the defense. And Garcia found it. Lopez serving with the lead. That's out of bounds. Tie game at 12. Andrea Martinez to serve for Idea Pharr. Short serve, good pass that time by Garcia. They'll come back and set it. Martinez has to punch it across and scores the point anyway. That's not your classic middle hit, but it is effective. Now into the game is Isabella Marquez on the front row for Brownsville Lopez. And they'll serve. That's Camila Garcia back in the game serving. She'll score the point. Lady Lobos up 2 and Garcia to serve again. Garcia, right-handed server. Puts it in play. Center set there for Arminta. And that is in. Score the point. Officials elected to take a poll there among the back row line judge, the floor judge, and the guy at the net. And they made the call. 1 point game. Lady Lions looking to set it up for Barriero. That's out of bounds. Lady Lobos maintain the lead at 15-13. Rebecca Martinez to serve. Quick substitution as Andrea Hasso to the front row for Brownsville Lopez. Short serve. Ball across the net, played by Lopez. Set it up for Garcia. Here's a swing by Barriero. That's off the defense to score the point. Good approach and no real challenge at the net here. There were two blockers. They didn't just get in position early enough. And a point scored. 1 point game at 15-14. Arminta serves to try to tie it. Pass by Garcia, second hit over. Here come the Lady Lions. Set it up again for Barrieta. This time, dug well on the back row by the Lobos. They'll play it across off that back row. Here she comes again. This is Barriero. In the net it goes. Brownsville Lopez still with the lead, back to 2. Guevara checks into the game for Brownsville Lopez. She'll get it across. High set. This time they'll look to Scarlett Lugo. She'll score the point. Substitution also in the game. Samantha Herrera checks in on the front row for Idea Pharr. Off the jump serve of Barriero. Lobos off the net, left-handed swing across by Marquez at the net. Spike down and in, count that one for Fatima Armenta. You can see Armenta got a good look here with a high pass and the set. There's nothing back there in that back corner. Tie game at 16. Barriero serves again. Free ball for Idea Pharr. Let's see who they go with. Far side to Martinez. Score the point. A lot of options when your pass is there, or the setter can have a lot of opportunity to take a look at her hitters and the positioning. Again, you'll see off the serve. That's a high pass, and then the setter with hitters to choose from. Back to action, 17-16 your score. Lopez trying to regain the serve and tie it up. Lions trying to build on the lead. Off the net, played over on the Lobos side. Swing across, again that's Marquez on the front row. That'll score the point, tie the game at 17. Checking into serve is Mayela Macias for Brownsville Lopez. Macias gets it across. That's an ace. Lady Lopez back up 1 at 18-17. Macias, a freshman, as the chant goes, on the bench for the Lady Lobos. Gets this one across. Swing by Martinez, that's in the net. Lady Lobos now up 2 at 19-17. Another point here, you may see a timeout by the Lady Lions. Jump serve, ace. 20-17, Lady Lobos. And a timeout on the floor. We'll be back on the border by the sea continues after this.
If you've been in a car crash, call Kenny. We're available to take your call 24/7, and we don't charge a fee unless we win your case. When you're in a car crash, call Kenny. Call 999-1111 now for a free consultation.
It seems like you'll do anything for your clients.
Anything.
Would you get a face tattoo?
What do you all think?
Looks good, boss.
Yeah, latte.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. I've come a long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
Brownsville Lopez won the first game. They're up 3 here in game 2. Late stages now of game 2 and back to live action. Lobos in possession of the ball. Center set it and score a point. 21-17, they go right back to work. This coming off the serves of Mayela Macias. Jump serve here. The dig there by Barrerio. In the net, another point scored. Now a 5-point lead for Brownsville Lopez. Ayala Macias to serve again. Off the net here, free ball for Brownsville Lopez. A set by Medina, a hit off the back row in the net. Lady Lions earned the serve. More importantly, they got Macias off that serving line. Now they'll try to go to work here, down by 4. And a serve across. Score the point, Brownsville Lopez. (23-18). Clarissa Torres to serve. Center set for the Lady Lions, and in the net called on Brownsville Lopez. Quick whistle there. And a 4-point game. Off the bench is Delith Maldonado. For Idea and the Lady Lions. Deep serve played by the Lobos, ball up near the net, can't dig it out. 3-point lead for Lobos, trimmed by the serving of Delith Maldonado, and Delith will serve again. Tried to cut it to a 2-point game. Can't, got it in the net. That does two things. It gives the serve to the Lady Lobos and also puts them within 1 of ending this. Back to the front row is Abigail Garcia. Back to serve is Karen Medina. Medina puts it in play. Good pass, set off the net. Armenta hits it. This may be it. Garcia puts it away, game over. Abigail Garcia with the kill. And Brownsville Lopez wins this one 25-20. Welcome to our postgame show, brought to you by the City of South Padre Island and by Texas Southmost College. Take a look at that final hit. Abigail Garcia with the kill. We'll be right back with our player of the game after this on the Border by the Sea.
Kenny Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Back here on our postgame show here on the RSLN Network. On the Border by the Sea continues from Brownsville Lopez. And once again, it's time for our player of the game. And let's go back to that final play of the game. And you'll see where Abigail Garcia puts it away with a hit for the final point. Abigail Garcia had a bunch of those. She is our player of the game. Our postgame show brought to you by the City of South Padre Island and by Texas Southmost College. Keep it here. Continued coverage. It's going to be Los Fresnos taking on Brownsville Lopez. And that comes up shortly. Thanks for tuning in.